Hey, welcome back. Kerry Knoll here again. And now we're going to cover the 10,000 foot overview of what local social groups really is, all right? So what is local social groups? Well, local social groups is about selling business owners a digital product that they can implement themselves, right? So step one would be pick a niche, right? Whether it's chiropractors, dentists, lawyers, real estate agents, contractors, what have you. And then step two, you'd want to create a private Facebook group for that niche. Right? Then step three, you would want to set up a lead magnet for the niche. That would be specifically to, speaking to that specific niche, right? So you'd want to, relabel or rename your lead magnet, maybe, with that niche in the title somehow so they know it's specifically made for them. Then you'd want to create a tripwire offer or a core product related to the lead magnet, right? That extends the teachings of what is shown in the quick report or guide that they're downloading as the freebie, and then you'd want to create an upsell offer to that tripwire core product, so that upsell would essentially automate, simplify, or scale whatever is being taught within the tripwire offer. Step six would be creating a Facebook ad to drive traffic to your lead magnet and your group. And then step seven would be rinse and repeat for another niche. So once you have one niche set up and is successful, and you're getting some traction and gaining some momentum and making some sales, then you could decide if it's time for you to jump into another niche and do it all over again. So why local social groups? Local social groups allows you to do the work one time and sell it again and again. So instead of, when you typically normally work for a client, you would do the service one time for them, and then if you got another client, you do it again, and you do it again, and there's a lot more time involved with doing it that way. I mean, yes, you're going to make more money per client, but you're going to have a whole lot fewer clients typically when you do it that way, and you're reinventing the wheel, so to speak. You're redoing the work over and over again, which is a lot more time, right? And time equals money. So this allows you to position yourself as an authority in the niche. So when you're giving a great amount of value away in that freebie or that lead magnet, it builds up that KLT factor, that know, like, and trust, which I mentioned again here. It gives you an opportunity to help many local business owners at the same exact time. So typically you can get 100 or more people within your group that you can be helping and become your client, so to speak, by purchasing your tripwire offer and or your upsell. Lets you identify which owners are truly engaged in the group and asking questions, posting results, and ultimately helping others, right? So what's good about that is if there's particular people who are really taking to this concept and are really helping out and working through their own problems and then helping others, is those are the ones who get it, right? And they're the ones who you can then approach possibly to work with them more on an individual one-on-one basis if you wish to do so, to sell them on particular services outside of what your tripwire and or your upsell contain, right? So you could make even more money if you want to spend that time with those type of clients, and those are the better type of clients to spend your time with. And this kind of weeds out the clients who are the tire kickers and the ones who don't get it versus the ones who are actually taking action and want to learn it or want to implement it and want to succeed with it. So that helps a lot with your retaining your clients themselves. I mean, usually one of the big reasons you have a revolving door of clients is simply the fact that the clients themselves don't get what you do. They don't understand how it works. They don't get, they're not seeing the true benefits to what you're doing. Plus they didn't have that initial glue or connection with you initially when you met them or when they decided to take you on or whatever as a consultant. So this, helps you get that much further along in the progress with them, in the process with them. And it also gives you insight into which local business owners are worth your time to work with, like I said. So, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, you don't want to work with every business owner out there. There's plenty of business owners that it's just going to be a waste of your time and theirs, and more frustration than it's worth. And you don't want to be put through that. You want to be working with business owners who, you know, like I said, who really understand what you're doing. They really enjoy the type of stuff that you do to some degree. They, you know, they can value what you're doing for them, and you know that helps retain a good working relationship. So how does local social groups work? All right. Well, this program is focused around private Facebook groups, as I said previously, which are niche specific. I mean, that's the kicker here. We don't want a Facebook group that has doctors, lawyers, dentists, everyone in it, because we want to make make them feel like this is a, you know, you're teaching and training specific concepts that apply directly to what they do specifically. That's why we want to have these niche specific groups, okay? So each Facebook group only contains business owners and decision makers for those businesses in that specific niche. The group is used to build the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust, to help them with their digital marketing needs. The more value you can give them, the more they're willing to pay for your services. So again, it's a snowball effect. It's a numbers game. The more people you work with, the more you find out which ones are more valuable to you, and they can find out how valuable you are to them, and then that can build a strong relationship for working one-on-one if you choose to do so. Or, you know, or they're going to be ones that are going to be repeat customers of yours, where they're going to buy, not only are they going to buy your tripwire and upsell that you've originally created for this program, but when you come out with a new training, or if you want to become an affiliate with other products and services that would benefit those business owners or that niche, you have a built-in audience to promote that to and to make additional sales from, okay? And that pretty much sums up the 10,000 foot overview of local social groups. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.